All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to the episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Say hi to Sean. Now that the Super Bowl is over, hey, baseball season and March Madness is right around the corner. Plus, we got NASCAR this Sunday, and then also we have PGA stuff going on as well. So go over, have a beer, watch as much as you possibly can of all the sports and stuff that he has on the wall. That's what I was trying to say. He has got multiple TVs. Second thing, go to Bordeaux Wine Bar. They revamped the place. I got to go there. I haven't gone there yet. Too busy going to cool places like Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. And then the third thing, go to Mazatlan. Also, I've been there. They drew the winner for Puerto Vallarta, and somebody won that, and it wasn't me. And so guess what, though? They're doing another drawing in May. So go there, eat, get a raffle ticket, and then you get you'll be in a drawing for maybe a trip for two to Puerto Vallarta. And not Puerto Vallarta, like I think at Lake Taps or Lakeland Hills. I think it's the actual place. Pretty excited about that. All right, we've got Garage Night with Craig Bentley.
Hola.
Did you win? Are you practicing?
No, I did not win. I did not know about it, actually.
And Corey Bentley.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Did you say, let's go to the discotheque? Let's go to the...
It's a library, isn't it?
It is.
Ah,
This is the library?
Where is the library?
das ist nicht so gut.
Okay, me too. Happy Geburtstag. I don't know. Zero Geburtstag. Zer is very... Sehr gut.
Sehr ist gut.
Zer ist sehr gut.
All right, we can leave now. I'm pretty sure that's all everybody's turned off.
Well,
Maybe you just got a new German fan. I don't know.
yeah, we're all over the globe right now, baby. So Super Bowl weekend, lot of fun. Vegas. Did you guys want to hear about that or no? Do you guys care? Yeah, I'll just tell you. I'll tell you about it.
We pretty much hear every Vegas story you have anyway. What the heck's
might
the
as well.
difference?
So we went to
But
Vegas.
the answer is no ahead of time.
Here's so a little background. Venetian. We got our.
It's a Venetian in Vegas.
The Venetian is in Vegas.
Okay, just clarifying.
When Seth Loop was on a few years back, maybe a year or two, did I disclose how much money I put? We got our tax forms, and he was like, how much do you have to spend to get those free rooms? And I said, well, this is how much cash in and how much cash out that was from that year. And I want to say, I'll disclose it now. I think when I said that, it was like 27,000 in, and then cashed out was like 24,000. So, or 20, something like that. It's about 3,000 difference. Basically, what that means, if you this is how you earn points on a slot machine card, like a hotel card or a casino card. You put your card in, and then let's say that you put a $100 bill in there, and let's say you're going to bet $250 a spin. So we'll just do the math. Actually, easier than that. We're going to say it's $2 a spin with $100. So that should be 50 spins, right? If you lost them all, that's what it would be. But when you win, let's say you win 50 cents back or you win $1 back, and you push another spin, there's a point where you're actually not losing 100. Let's say you lost that entire 100, but you have to hit these spins. You're going to win money back. You're going to hit a bonus for $30. You might hit a bonus for $200. But if you just sat there and pressed the button until it went down to nothing, that $100 essentially, with all the money that you've brought in and put back in, is going to end up to be like $300 probably. And so you get credit for those $300. It's not just so when I say 26,000 in, it wasn't I had put $26,000 into a machine. It was I put like $100 in, kept playing, cashed out, went to another machine, pushed, and so essentially I lost. If you look at 26,000 and cash out was 24,000, I lost $2,000, but I got free rooms. So it's a wash in my book. So this year, though, I looked at it way more than that was. A lot more. surprisingly a lot more. It surprised me.
But a wash?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Still a wash. And so when they said, "Hey, do you want the Super Bowl rooms or you want the rooms for Super Bowl weekend?" I was like, "There's no way I'm getting these for free." Now that I saw that document for my taxes wasn't available at that time when they offered it to me. It was available last week. I looked at it and I said, "Okay, now I know why I'm getting these rooms for free." But I went in there like a few days beforehand to kind of see what it would be. How much would it be if I wanted to rent these same rooms now? Like as some regular dude. It was $899 for Friday night, $2,499 for Saturday night.
Did you sublet it?
See, I need you there to be there to help me with those decisions. That's not a bad idea. No, I did not do that. Hey, you want to?
I got a hotel. You want to come up to it?
You know how many more spins you could have did?
Say what?
You know how many more spins you could have did?
So many more spins. Hey, you guys want an early Valentine's Day gift?
Not only are you going to come to my hotel, but I'd like you to give me $1,000, please.
But I'm going to ask you guys this. Well, I don't know, Corey. When's the last time you flew anywhere?
Indy.
Okay. And Craig, when's the last time you flew that didn't have to do with your team going anywhere?
Indy.
Okay. Like you, but not Boston. Was Boston before that?
No, it was after. It was Boston was before Indy.
Okay. What day did you guys fly out for Indy? Do you remember? It was like Friday, Saturday.
I think
No, it
we
was
flew out
earlier
on
in the
Thursday.
Thursday night, Thursday morning, midday.
No, we flew out morning because we ended up getting there midday.
Okay. Did you guys? And then when you guys get to the airport, what's your normal time to show up to make sure that you can get through security?
At the ass crack at dawn.
I get to the airport. I know.
Let's say your flight. Hold on. Let's say your flight's 7 a.m.
I get there at 5 probably.
5 a.m.
Yeah, maybe 4:30.
Okay.
You can't check in less than or before 3 hours before your flight. FYI.
You can.
No, you can't. No, physically at the airport.
Oh.
Like, you know how you could check in 24 hours before, but when you get to the airport to do baggage, let's say, you can't give them your bags less than 3 or more than 3 hours before your flight.
Interesting. I did not know that.
I did because I've tried it.
I'd like to wait at this airport for 3 hours, please.
My flight's next Tuesday.
You guys have
I thought
the
I'd drop
best
these things
Starbucks in town. I'd like to give you my bags and go in for 3 hours.
I was in town. I figured I just drop these off now. My flight's flying out March 12th. Well, that's good to know. But yeah, so we're flying out Friday night. The flight's at 6:30 p.m. or 6 p.m. And I was like full dad. Like I was just like, we got to get there at 3:45. It's a Friday night. People are going to be flying out to other places for the weekend. Like, we got to get there early, and that's what we're going to do. I got there at 3:45. There was no line to check in. There was no line in security at all. Literally sat at the airport restaurant for 2 hours just having beers and
living the good life.
Living the good life.
Craig knows what you're talking
See,
about.
I don't see a problem with that.
not bad. The vacation starts early.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that because the one time you don't do that, you're gonna be running and getting on the plane at the very last.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't mind sitting
Just
in
don't forget to get up. And then you miss
if
your
I know
gate.
I'm flying out, I don't mind sitting an hour or two before the flight.
And just relax.
Yeah.
I'm having a beer, a little food.
Yeah. Don't mind that at all.
That's good. How does Carrie handle it? She the same way?
Carrie does what I do.
That's
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she doesn't have a
hopefully
choice.
That works out for Valentine's Day night tomorrow night because that is a crazy thing to say.
No, people that fly with me don't have a choice.
They don't.
No.
That is true because I didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't
I
have a
flew with him
choice
to
either.
Indy and we got there when we got there.
I thought there was a point where I was going to say, "What about you, Corey?" But I just knew that's if he says they're with me, then Corey and Carrie, was it?
I've never been on a flight where I went by myself somewhere and drove myself to the airport and did it on my own.
Ever.
Actually,
You should do that.
I have
Yeah?
also.
Yeah. You should do that.
I have also never flown by myself either.
You should do that. I did that last year. A lot of fun. I flew down to Southern California. I took a connector to Oakland and then down to Southern Cal. And I was like, I stopped off at this wine place. I'm not a wine guy, but I'm like, you know what?
Plus,
The airport?
you did a connector. I don't do that.
Sure sounds
Not
like
for
a
this
wine
guy.
guy.
So it's settled. We're going to go somewhere. The three of us are going to go somewhere. But
Separately?
we're all going to take 3 different flights, even if they're an hour apart.
So we're definitely not going to. Are we going to wait? Are we going to sit at the airport together?
Are we playing the Amazing Race? What are we doing?
That would be a lot of fun, actually. You know, that would be fun to do a multi-city scavenger hunt. But you want to you'd go to Philly and you'd go to Indy, and I guess I'd stay in Seattle. But it would be where you'd have to go chug a beer at a restaurant. You'd have to and take a video of it. You've got to I don't know, buy a pack of gum from a gas station, something where you got we got 20 things we got to do. See who can do it first.
Child's like, I love the Raiders. I love the Raiders now. I'm a Raiders fan.
They do have a great team. They're looking good coming into this year. I like they what is it?
I like their
coach?
gambling.
Dude, that's smart. I like it. That'd be a lot of fun though. But anyway, we get there. We get to the Uber. The Ubers I thought would be a long wait as well. Jamie goes by cheapest, except for ride. We did a ride share once where you might be trying to get from point B from point A, but if there's somebody else at another point, they'll drive to that to get that person, and then that person literally they went and picked somebody else up. They went to Chinatown and they got a bunch of booze, and then they finally came back. We were in that place for an hour rather than just like a 15-minute drive, only to save like $10. Stupid. But Jamie, this time around, saw the Comfort. Oh, Comfort's cheaper right now. Which means Comfort is a big black SUV that gets a built for like 4, 6, 8 people. Just us two. Guy shows up, throws the bags in the car. We had a great conversation. Guy was awesome. And then get dropped off the Venetian. I thought there was going to be lines at the Venetian. No lines. Walked right up, grabbed our keys. And then we did take a picture in front of it when we landed in the airport. There's a Las Vegas Super Bowl thing. That was our first picture. I'm like, dude, this place is going to be fully decked out in Super Bowl stuff. I cannot wait. After that, it was like nothing. Like there was like maybe a sign here, maybe some Verizon people walking around. There was one point where they had a big Doritos truck that had a bunch of Doritos in the back. They were tossing those out for the Super Bowl. But other than that, it was like nothing. So it turned into just a normal. All right, well, let's go gamble. Which is fine by me. So, but I put money on the Chiefs. Did you put any money on the game?
No,
You didn't put any money on the game.
I did not bet on it.
I don't believe you.
100%.
I don't believe you.
100% did not bet.
Why?
I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it.
You had a Super Bowl square.
But squares.
Did you win a square?
No.
Neither did I.
I had good numbers
Thanks a lot,
too.
Jamie Roberts. I feel like I did too.
Do you have 0-0?
Dude, 0-0. I didn't even know it was a thing. Did you have 0-0?
I didn't do them.
Oh.
So yeah, I did.
But no, I don't know why I didn't. But I had a lot of people ask me my opinions on it.
What were your opinions?
Chiefs money line.
That's what I did.
That's what I would have did. If I was betting,
Yes.
I would have did Chiefs money line, and there was actually a pretty sweet Kelsey parlay that was
Did it
pretty
hit?
decent.
Did it hit?
I don't know. I don't think that it did.
He had to propose at the end of it, so
It-
it didn't hit.
It had to have a TD in there.
It did.
And so did
Yeah.
it hit.
So, but that's the two that I was looking at. Because why would you not bet Chiefs money line when it was only 2 point anyway?
You'd have to.
Yeah.
Nah.
Have to. I did Chiefs money line. I took the over, which was 47, where the line was. So it voided. So I get my money back next time I go down there. I put 25 on the over, and then I had 2 McCaffrey touchdowns when he got the first one. I was like, here we go. Let's get in the money on this one. Nope. And then I had a Kelsey over 80 yards, and half of it hit, the other half didn't. But I was happy with my money line. I feel like a genius. Now, I didn't get so I flew out because I was dad mode with the airport. Flew out during halftime, so I missed like the greatest second half of a Super Bowl ever.
Was it though?
I don't know. That's what everyone's telling me.
My bet hit, though. I bet an Achilles injury from the sideline.
That's a huge bet.
Yeah.
Did you...
Big payoff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry for that guy, but...
Payoff was a loss by the 49ers.
Dude, that's nuts. That was nuts. So I was in the airport drinking a beer, eating fish and chips, watching the game. But you couldn't really hear anything. It was all closed captioning. And I just saw Greenlaw run, stutter step, come back, go back out, and then just drop. And I'm like, why would they instant replay that? Oh, here comes a cart. And it literally looked like the Austin Powers cart when he was driving it. It was going down this little tunnel. I'm like, hopefully this guy doesn't have to turn around. Terrible. I saw some football player. That was it. That video of Marshawn going around. You see that video of Marshawn interviewing 49er fans?
I saw a little, but I haven't seen the whole thing.
He'd just walk up. Do you see it?
Uh-uh.
He'd walk up. He's like on the casino floor, decked out in his like hoodie and sweats. And he had a microphone and shuffle up to somebody. Hey, 49er fan. 49er fan? Yep. Fuck you. And then he'd go up to the next person. Hey, you 49er fan? Yeah, I'm a 49er fan. Fuck you. And he was just saying F you to everybody while he was going up and down the casino floor. That was a 49er fan. Which I didn't realize he played for two rivals. Because of the Bay. Because of the Raiders hate the Niners as much as the Seahawks do, I guess. So, makes sense. It's like a double.
Buffalo probably hates 49ers also.
Why is that?
Just because. So does Cal.
I was say he went to Cal.
Did you get it yet?
Yeah, he played for Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, so they hate also the 49ers, and so does Cal.
Yeah, all four of those.
Yes.
They should have had
because of
Frank
him.
Gore doing the interviews.
Homer Robertson got to meet Frank Gore.
Did he?
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
Homer figured this thing out. He won money. I think he stayed at Treasure Island or something like that. He won. He was sending me pictures of the slot machines he was winning, or the tickets. He had a ticket to go see Frank Gore. Got his autograph. He was going up and down. Like the dude had it figured out. Smart. Just a genius boy.
Future.
Can't figure out Patreon, but he can figure out a freaking Super Bowl.
The future's coming. Frank Gore Jr. coming soon.
Really?
Yeah, I think he might be in the draft this year or next year. I can't remember.
Wow.
One of the years.
Makes sense. Frank Gore started the league. Him and Pop Warner.
He started the league with no knees, and he played like 40 years on no knees.
Man. But yeah. So what did you guys do? Where did you guys watch the Super Bowl? Did you guys watch it together still, or do you guys go elsewhere?
No.
He didn't. He told me that I wasn't allowed to be at his house because I invited you to the pool and to the breakfast.
You're just afraid that I just show up?
Yeah. No, we watched it at home.
Did you guys have people over, or was it just you two?
No, both Sid and Kenzie watched it with us.
Oh, it was a family.
Yeah. Cooked up some sirloins on the grill.
Nice.
It was good. It was fun. It's a good deal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
No.
That's it?
That's it. I'm super low key when it comes to Super Bowl. It's been a while since I've actually did a Super Bowl party.
Some people take the Monday night or the next Monday off.
Yeah, no reason for that for me.
Unless the Eagles would okay, let's
I didn't do it last year either.
What? Well, not Monday, but what'd you do for the Super Bowl?
Same exact thing at my house.
Literally didn't have people over.
Nope.
You're such a liar.
I'm dead
This
serious.
is like waffles. This is
No.
This is like, listen, we should never have leaked waffles to Travis because then I would hear about it all the time.
We couldn't risk getting together because the last 49 Chiefs Super Bowl, we got together as a family and we watched the second half in the hospital.
That is true.
So we couldn't risk it again. We couldn't be in
Wait,
the
wait.
same room.
That's not when you had your.
No, it's when my dad.
He had
ended up
like
in
a
the hospital.
pancreatitis
Like right at
attack.
right at halftime.
Are you kidding me?
No.
It's the nacho cheese.
What?
We watched the second. It was pre-COVID because COVID was coming.
Yeah.
It hadn't hit us yet, and we were at the hospital. They were just starting to talk about it at the hospital, like prepping
Yeah,
for
because
stuff.
that was February, right before
Yeah.
everything shut down in March.
Wow.
I mean, that's not really the reason.
We
but
couldn't risk it again.
Yeah.
We didn't want to set the same time-space continuum in motion.
Yeah, everything. Someone put together like this. What like in the NFL? What happened in 2019 and what happened in 2023 or 24? And it was like this team finished third. This team finished third. This team, like the Ravens lost this and the Ravens lost. I mean, it was like I don't know to who. It was a lot. It was like wow, this is a very mirrored season.
Did you see what was on the bottom of that list, though?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I've seen it.
What was it?
The bottom?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was random stuff.
well, it was random stuff, but they were the same.
Yeah.
The very last one,
I didn't see it.
March.
March Madness?
No, COVID lockdown this year. Question mark. COVID 2?
Dude.
Maybe we'll all get like a super serum or something, and we'll all get stronger this time.
Yeah, they perfected it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, all right. So some of those vaxxers, non-vaxxers, they brought up some good points. So we went back into the lab, figured out a few things. Now we're ready.
Whenever you got ready, your shots to fix it, just stop giving me shingles. That's all I ask.
Yeah, we're sorry. We're trying to not wake up things in your body. That's where we went wrong. Fix that.
Just a little tweak here and there.
This little tweak. We had a few light switches on where we should have had those things off. Our bad.
So are we happy with the result of the Super Bowl?
It's Taylor script. It's Taylor scripted. I saw that one coming a mile away.
Oh, is this the 13 thing?
The whole thing.
4
yes.
plus 9 is 13.
Absolutely.
It was a 13th game.
Until- Until I saw somebody else flip it backwards. They're like, no, the NFL would not want the Chiefs to win because that once Taylor wins, she's not coming back again, and we need her to come back. She needs to be. In fact, what do all the Swifties love? Heartbreak. So she needs to be heartbroken right now. That's going to sell a lot more into next year, and now we're going to bring people along.
What would sell more than next year is if they broke up and then she started dating somebody on like the Raiders or like a rival team that plays them twice a year, and then went to those games with him playing and she's in the other box now. That would sell some tickets.
Russell Wilson. No, but did you see the O'Shea or how do you say his name?
Is he Irish?
No, he's the Dodger pitcher now. He's not the California Angel pitcher. He's the
Ohtani?
Ohtani. There we go.
Yeah, O'Shea's pretty close.
Well, what's his first name? It's like Shea Ohtani, right? O'Shea Ohtani?
It's probably Marty O'Shea.
Ohtani.
He looks Irish, though. I agree with you.
He does.
Super Irish.
But he, I guess,
I'm going to call him Marty O'Shea from now on.
And no one's going to get it at all.
Craig will.
I will.
And maybe that might be what gets Jackson to unsubscribe completely. That I butchered the most famous player's name in all of MLB.
You hear about that Marty O'Shea? he bats and he pitches. Oh my gosh!
What if he changed his name from Riviera to Marty O'Shea?
He should. He should. This should be his new Facebook name.
Marty O'Shea, and it's a picture. Dude, it's Shea Ohtani or something like that. But he's
Shane.
I'm looking him up right
Shane
now.
Victorino?
I'm looking him up right now. Ohtani. But anyway, he has a picture of his face photoshopped onto it with a red mustache. Ohtani.
Whoa.
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, Shohei is really
think
close to O'Shea.
I think it's probably Shuei.
How do you say this?
Shuei Otani.
Shohei Otani. That was close. I called him O'Shea. I just combined them. Not a big deal. Let's not get crazy. But anyway, they were saying about how he tried to slide his number to because he went to the concert in Japan for Taylor Swift, and he tried to give Taylor Swift his number.
Just as a friend. Marty O'Shea don't play with other people's women. He knows what's up.
This was before he signed the contract, though.
Travis Kelce has something to say about that.
Marty O'Shea's like, hey, I got a ton of deferred money coming. You want some of it? 20 years later.
That's right. He's getting $2 million this year? 2.5.
Yeah, just chump change.
That's nothing.
You could bet that in Vegas in a weekend.
I probably could. That's what my form said I did. I said, holy cow, I could own Marty O'Shea.
You guys heard of Marty O'Shea? Yeah, he was here last night.
So then, do you guys combine your Valentine's Day dinner for the Super Bowl there? Or are they coming over tomorrow?
No, Valentine's Day is nothing in my house.
You refuse.
It's dumb.
Corey? Dumb for you? Or
I do stuff usually.
Or do you have something planned for tomorrow night?
I usually do something.
What do you do? We can't reveal it, right?
Yeah, it's a secret.
It's a secret. Dude, flowers are super expensive.
Yeah. Everything's super expensive.
Life
is expensive.
It'd be hilarious if your gal. Are you still with her? You guys still together?
Mm-hmm.
Are you still together?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes? Okay. Are you guys?
Teetering.
Is it teetering?
Oh, I thought you meant me and Carrie.
He's teetering on who gets the pool.
What I was going to say, if she showed up with a bouquet of pumpkins for you.
Then we'd be teetering.
You know this is my kryptonite. I didn't realize how close Corey and Carrie's words are together. Have you ever gotten in an argument with Carrie or Corey and called them the opposite?
No, not even close.
Really?
100%.
You ever made love and accidentally...
Yeah, that happens once a week.
No.
What,
If
making love or saying...
Saying Corey.
Both.
The only time during... Once a week, only time we get to make love, I accidentally call her Corey all the time. I wonder why you're only getting it once a week.
If that was going to happen, he would say thou who shall not be name instead of my name.
And after that date, she might be saying the same name as well. What if
at the same time?
At the same time. That's how they climax.
But they actually say thou shalt not be named.
Thou shalt not be named. Oh, man, I wish we could say his name. It's a bummer we can't. It is a bummer we can't.
Shave.
We need to get him on. Should we get him on this?
I highly doubt that will ever happen.
I think we've gotten close.
Potato.
Your definition of close.
I mean, he lives in the vicinity of us. So technically...
On Earth? Yeah.
Yeah, technically it...
I don't know if I'm ever going to take a gambler's definition of close for anything.
I don't care. Those are for sure wins.
These are sure things.
Those losses are for sure things. Let's see. So nothing. You guys aren't romantic, huh?
No.
What's the best, most romantic thing you think you've done? I mean, there's had
Got
to be
married.
something back in the
Okay. Craig showed up for his wedding.
We may have talked about this. I don't know. How'd you ask her to marry you?
We were at the King County Fair.
Oh, that's right. On the...
No, I was going to do it on the Ferris wheel, but then I got scared.
Well, you got scared of the Ferris wheel?
Of getting married.
I was scared that... Yes. I was scared that she was going to... Either myself or her were going to drop the ring.
Were you going to get on that Ferris wheel at the very top and say, Carrie, look around you. I can provide everything that you see. And then it would come down to
wasn't
the very
even-
bottom,
no.
and she'd say, "This is looking more realistic from this point of view."
It was
all she
not
could
even
see
gonna
was
be
like
close to that.
carnival games and some popcorn.
That's right. I do remember that happened.
Hey,
there.
I damn near won every game that day.
You were on fire.
Yes.
And that's why you.
He was on high.
Wait, did we have that? Have we told that joke yet? Was that you weren't even planning to ask her at that moment? You just carried the ring around until you had the best day of your entire life,
Yes.
and you're like, "How can I
But-
make this any better?
Must be the day.
Yep.
I've won everything here. Might as well win her hand in marriage."
I'm assuming
That's a
we've
good
had
point.
to have told that story at some point on here.
We
I'm
did.
sure we did.
Yeah, we did.
Things dragged on for 3 years now. I'm sure
Yeah,
we've told a lot of
off-
stories.
yeah.
It's probably a whole set of different listeners. They've all left by now. It's a whole different crew now.
You know who's Homer and Holly and Amanda? I get messages from them quite a bit still. Like, oh, I was listening to this, or oh, hey, that, or like, oh, Shea Otani, this, and But
Already?
already,
That's quick feedback.
I just got a message from Homer saying,
Yeah.
"You don't
We
know
doing live?"
baseball, you idiot." I thought it pissed Homer off actually because of that picture I posted on Full Buddy Cast. Because that dude from the back, I thought it was Homer. Have you seen the picture yet? I'll show you the picture. Go to the Facebook page, Full Buddy Cast.
Is it just a guy in 49ers gear?
Just decked out, and I was like, and I actually told Jamie to walk ahead. We had won money. And I just saw the back of this guy. So just imagine seeing that guy from the back. You don't get to see his face at all or anything. Would you think?
Did you yell Homer?
No, I didn't. I told Jamie to go up there and look, and it's not him. And I'm like, so I had to pretend I was like FaceTiming someone, like walking around to get that picture of that guy. That's Homer.
You should have just yelled Homer.
But then Homer didn't Homer usually will send me like a meme or two here and there every few days. He didn't send me anything, so I'm like, oh man, I must have pissed him off. But
It just takes a while when your team
or the
loses
loss.
the Super Bowl.
The loss
yeah,
could
it could have
hurt.
been lost. Had Jenna on. We talked Super Bowl. She did go down to the Bay for that. I tried calling her today to get a little follow up. She ignored my phone call. So
You got to give him time.
it's crazy, man. Niners have gone so much.
I still think about the Colts Saints game.
When the Saints won that,
Yes.
Wait.
When the Saints won.
that's a famous. Holy cow! That was like 12 years ago.
That was.
He's still heartbroken.
Okay.
Hank Basket, that son of a bitch.
So here I can drop some names for you. So I go to Adam Post's house to watch, or his dad's house to watch. We have a Super Bowl party there. We pottied there.
He pottied and then
We
partied.
and we partied.
Oh.
So is Adam Post, Pugsley, Jenna, Matt showed up. Matt had the line of the night, other than what Jenna got so drunk. But we watched the game, and but Matt's line of the night. There's this other girl named Jenny who had like this old looking jacket from it looked like a Civil War jacket, and he goes, "Hey," and Matt was he goes, "Hey, Abraham Lincoln called. He wants his jacket back." He didn't even know her. That was he met her 20 minutes prior, and that was his line to her. Hilarious. And then
Was it a solid jacket?
Oh, it was
Was it good?
it was definitely no, it wasn't.
I'm thinking about starting a new style, so I'm
Probably then, I don't know.
maybe I'll start wearing something like that.
Go for that.
Right.
Red coats.
But
Just start walking around speaking British.
not the Revolutionary War, it's the Civil War. You guys need to get your wars figured out over here. But
War is war.
Jenna, what?
Hey, let's just say I chose the high road with what I said.
Oh, nice. Whites of their. I saw the whites of your eyes on that one. Did you cross the Delaware to tell me that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. George.
Are we still talking about a Colts game?
Anyway, the Colts game. So that same Jenny girl goes, you know who I'd like to see in a Super Bowl?
Oh, so she's been
The
drinking.
Saints and the Seahawks, which she had no clue about football that made us laugh really hard because that's two NFC teams. If you don't know, not following along, only probably Homer got that out of Homer, Holly, and Amanda. 2 NFC teams. Can't do it.
The 3 listeners.
The 3 listeners. 1 for 3 on this one. But but the other thing was, and this has been said every Super Bowl. In fact, Matt Pugsley posted it and tagged me in it on Facebook. Originally, it was Jenna, really drunk, goes, "The Saints effing won that shit. The Saints effing won that shit." And she said it like 100 times that night. Screamed at the top of her lungs. So now anytime anyone wins anything, we just sub out the Saints and put in that. And that's the inside joke. So knowing that is something that's very fun and funny for us.
I'm glad you had that moment.
On 15 miles away.
I remember a pick 6 and a halftime onside kick that was fumbled. Is what I remember from that game.
You twitched. You literally twitched like it's something about Mary. Like Wiggy. Like Wiggy twitches when Mary, when Ben Stiller starts talking about the Chris Elliott character. He starts getting hives. You're going to have hives. Corey is not liking these jokes right now. Corey's ready to quit. Corey's done.
Oh, please. That'd be awesome.
If I quit, you're out?
Yep.
Oh, I hold all the power.
Are you so where were you watching that game?
I think we watched that one at my parents' house, if I remember right. And I actually
And
had
everything was. Do you have to go to a hospital?
and I remember if I remember the thing back then, the store actually had balloons for those teams, and like they made cakes and stuff back then.
Yes.
So I had like Colts like a cake and balloons, and like they did everything for the Super Bowl. So I had all that stuff at the house, if I remember.
And he flipped the table and just went home.
Did you?
I mean, the game was over. What am I going to do?
Did you really flip the table?
No.
You just threw the cake against the wall, like into the TV.
I just remember getting pissed because they'd be like, something would happen, and then like my mom or something would be like, "Oh, he ran that back for a touchdown." I'm like, "Yeah, the wrong guy."
Yeah, saw that. Thank you.
Thanks for reminding me.
You know, I think Washington Safeways and QFCs, the reason they did all that, this was pre Super Bowl for the Seahawks, other than the Steelers. Like, we went back into that funk. We're like, well, we can't really root for, might as well make it fun for, and now we got spoiled, and then now they don't, like, football. What is what it is. They probably didn't have it. Do they have any cakes? Did they have any?
I didn't really see much.
I could see
the
some
way-
Niners things selling.
I didn't see any balloons or anything like it used to be.
Yeah.
There are quite a bit of Niners fans around.
How close was the Eagles game last year?
Exactly same. 3 points.
That took 0 registration. Like that, I was like asking AI.
38-35. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's 38-35.
And how did that go?
They lost by 3 points.
No, I know that, but like I can't remember. Were the Eagles up at a point and then they gave up the lead, or was it that they were battling
I
from
think the
behind?
Chiefs have been
close?
down 10 in every last 3 Super Bowls.
The Eagles were up, and then they had a chance on that last drive that was pass interference not called. The game was over.
Rigged. Scripted.
No, everybody, you know what's funny is a lot of people thought that I would be a 49ers fan because the Chiefs beat the Eagles that year before. I was not. I actually was, the lesser of two evils for me was rooting for the Chiefs.
Why is that?
Because not all fans, but a lot of 49ers fans talk so much shit about them beating the Eagles.
Yes.
And look what happens.
Yes. And it was so cool to see, shout out Brandon Thorpe say.
Yes, I like that. As soon as he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that part bugged me. And the players. Like, I think Debo is a good player.
Yes. Yeah.
If
and
he was
Christian McCaffrey. Yes.
He opened his mouth up, and you see Fletcher Cox took him down a peg. Boom! Suck it, Debo.
Do they fight?
Oh, I would love to see them fight. If Fletcher, if you're listening to me right now, I would
Are you looking up?
I would love.
Wait,
I am.
praying?
I'm looking at
Are you-
him.
are you praying?
He's taller than
Are you
me.
praying to Fletcher right now?
That's what he actually started doing. He has a whole religion around Cox. Fletcher Cox is what I'm saying.
But if he is listening, because some of the Eagles do listen to this show.
Yeah.
But
The band?
maybe
No, we've already said
I'm
there's,
talking about the Boston College Eagles.
there's 3 people listening, and it's the same amount that are sitting in this room right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway,
I didn't know Homer, Amanda, and Holly played for the Eagles.
and I'd actually like to get Homer's opinion. A fight, Debo and Fletcher Cox. Who you taking?
Oh, I thought he was going to fight Homer.
He's going to take Debo every time.
I don't know how he could.
Debo's a strong dude.
Debo is not Fletcher Cox.
Okay, let me ask you this then.
Is it a knife fight, or what kind of fight is it?
Straight up.
Debo or DK?
No weapons?
I'm taking DK.
DK or Fletcher?
I'm taking Fletcher. I'm taking Fletcher against a lot of the league.
John Jones versus Fletcher Cox.
In his prime? Right now.
Wait a minute. Is he on crack?
Yes.
Then I take John Jones.
John Jones. Homer will dress you up as Debo, put a jersey on you. We'll stay away from anything that might cancel us. And then we'll get Craig dressed up as Fletcher Cox, and we'll have a backyard wrestling. We'll put
Craig will get you canceled.
I will.
Craig.
I'd look like Fletcher Cox.
He'd show up with like nylons over his face or something.
Oh my gosh, Craig would just be. Yeah, that's a good point. Craig's like, listen, I had
What about-
full character.
What about Chris Jones versus Fletcher Cox? Chris Jones on the Chiefs. That dude.
He is pretty.
He's massive.
Frank Clark.
Frank Clark would like shiv somebody.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'd take Crosby over Fletcher Cox. That's about it.
Max Crosby. Yeah.
Mason Crosby.
Yes.
Mason Crosby is on a bus going over a cliff. Is what he's doing.
I don't know. That might be
Wait.
he might be quick enough. A kick to the nuts from a kicker. You might put a big boy down.
Okay.
Is he not looking at you?
Wait, no. Here's the thing. Okay. You'd have to give at least 3 full kicks into the nards and then let him fight.
They have to start the fight after they do that?
Hey, somebody made a Minecraft box head. How are you doing? Jacqueline's here. Do you want to say hi to the listeners? We're about to be done.
What?
You want to say something to the listeners?
Hey, I made a Creeper Minecraft head, but
Can you talk normal?
I can't see through it with my eyes because one thing, I made them too high up, so I can't see. But hello, everybody.
All right, there we go. And away we go.
Hello there.
All right, come on, Jack.
Hello there.
Finn, get down. He's
How stinky is that dog?
He's
I don't know.
A stinky dog. It's a stinky dog.
No.
That's Madden's dog. That dog reeks. Finn, out of here.
Jacqueline, come on.
Finn, go.
Here, Finn.
And catch me.
Like seriously, just go hose him off. So it's just a stinky dog.
Just for breezing.
Dude, I'm ready to. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. All right. Well, anything else we want to talk about before we go?
You're the maestro.
Yeah. What's going on here?
There's
I
no
feel like we're-
there's no questions. There's
Yeah.
no
I feel like we
random questions or
I feel like we didn't give it a best effort today.
See, Joey says that all the time, and he really doesn't give it, but it's still a banger. So, all right. Well,
well, I'm okay now that he used that wording, and I'm pretty done now.
Yeah. So am I. I just wanted you to feel bad for a little bit.
we're supposed to. Get
I've never cared.
I have no shout outs or anything now. I'm done.
Yeah. How was the? Did you go back to O Chef, O Country, O'Shea, Otani?
I have not yet. I want to though. I definitely want to. He's posting a lot of pictures lately.
He's listening.
Dude.
He's our 4th listener right now. Actually,
He's
Dan, what up?
He's been posting some pictures lately, and everything he posts looks good.
Yeah.
Everything I've ever had has been delicious.
Have you still been ordering the door?
Yes.
We call it the door around here.
Again, I don't want to be associated with that
The door.
or banger.
The door banger?
The door bang.
Bangers in your mouth from DoorDash?
Bangers and mash. Bangers and mash from the dash.
Hey, Dan. That's great. Bangers and mash. You got St. Patrick's Day is coming. That's perfect. Bangers and mash from the dash.
I've had a couple sandwiches, and I tried the soup there.
Yeah.
It was like a loaded like potato
So
type
good.
soup. Delicious.
The thing is, like it depends on what size you get, but even the smallest size fills you up.
I just got a cup because
Yeah.
I got a half sandwich with it. So delicious.
Yeah, there you go. And he,
I want to try coming soon. I want to try the prime rib chili
there you
that
go.
I see on there. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks delicious. On the
Jamie
picture.
tried that. Was the first one. She loves prime rib. She said it was delicious. But Dan posted. He found the funny thing is, so he went to the Patreon. He found the highest level you can get for full buddy cast, $600. You get nudes from me whenever you want for that month.
You pay them $600 to send it to them.
No,
That's the only way I would.
And you only
accept
get it for
nude.
1 month.
$600 for 1 month.
That doesn't seem worth it.
Like every day of the month you send
if
a
you
different
did it,
nude?
if you did
Yeah.
it the entire year, it might be worth $600.
That's $50 a month.
Like, are they
Yeah.
different nude shots? Like, you take a different picture every day?
Yeah.
Or is it the same picture you're sending over again?
Then I draw like lipstick on my body of like their name.
I mean, if you put the effort in to do that, yeah,
Yeah, you do it. $600 a month.
I get it.
Yeah.
All $600.
No, you give me 600 and
Oh
I send
no,
you news.
I was thinking about I'll make myself available for $600.
Ooh, yeah,
$600.
yeah.
You guys could do like a special, like both of you for $1,000.
I'm not taking the two on the cut. I exclude 600.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it for free.
No, I'm not splitting that $200 loss. Is what I'm saying.
But with Dan, I noticed that he went to the page and then never chose a. He never chose a. What am I trying to say?
A tier?
There we go.
He made a choice. He chose no tier.
He's like, what happened is he got to it, then realized, what the hell am I doing? And hit the X.
He's like,
to
there's not a
cancel.
board up there that he reads names off of, so I can't donate.
Have we figured out who Trudy is? That's the question.
From
Trudy from Monk?
No,
Oh,
Trudy's on Rio 911.
I haven't told you this yet.
Obviously not if you just looked at me like that.
Okay, so here we go.
Or is Trudy on Facts of Life? I can't remember.
I guess you can do.
All three, probably.
You could be. There's free memberships that I had no clue you could be a free member.
Everybody.
I just like everybody to get on. Just be free.
Yeah.
And can you make comments if you're a free member?
No, you don't get the stuff. That's the craziest thing. I don't know why you'd be a member, except somebody is. 2 people are. Now, I'm only going to do this once, just for the art of storytelling on this. But there is a paid member that used to be a paid member that's now a free member. That I will say at this point, I'll shout them out because they're very great and I appreciate them. The free member is Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort. The other free member is somebody named Trudy with a email address of their name, their last name, I'm guessing the number when they were born at gmail.com.
What's the year they were born?
78.
That's probably our range of listeners' age.
But it's like, I don't know any Trudys.
They know you.
That's crazy. So shout out to the Trudy.
It's probably somebody in Germany that was excited that you spoke German
That's
earlier.
exactly what it is. You're right. You nailed it. Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop. We need to have him on soon. Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, the dashing Jamie Kenny, Apollo Doodle, Jackson Zeidhook, a.k.a. Marty O'Shea, Sasha Carey Lynn, Edison City Ale House, Thomas Savageau, Councilman Anthony Wright, Cameron Stratton, Kat Tree Hoban, Homer the Vet, and Jackie Galvin/Van Hoof. Shout out for me. I'm going to shout out everyone that messages me. You know who you are. It makes it fun. The inside jokes of the podcast. I already mentioned, Amanda and Homer and Holly and Dan's, I guess, listening. But Veronica will send a couple inside jokes on the podcast, mostly saying thanks for talking about sports. I hate your freaking podcast. It sucks. Which Craig loves to hear that.
Yes, I'd love the more people think this sucks, send it in.
We need to get some more hot topics.
But give us some hot topics, Veronica, please. Pretty please with sugar on top, because that's what we like. And then if anyone out there is a paid member, feel free to create your own segment with questions, and we'll ask Craig and Corey those. So if it's like, Holly, you want to talk about wine, and then we talk about maybe a wine that Corey's tried, even though he doesn't drink wine.
I'll sniff it.
She could even come on.
I don't know how creepy that came off so creepy.
That's what was intended.
She could even come on and try to get people like us that don't drink wine.
Yeah, there you go. I'm a blank
sample something.
I'm a blank palate.
That's what John from Bordeaux Wine Bar did for me, and I now drink wine. So Holly, do that. Open invite. Come here, and we'll sample some, and then see if we can make these guys wine.
I actually
drinkers.
secretly just enjoy box wine every day.
Well, it's she just got offended, and she's like, boxed wine. You think I'm bringing you boxed wine now?
There's other wine besides box wine?
Yeah, isn't that all the way they make it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the big jug thing with they have those too, right?
Yeah.
What's that called?
She said, did you say I have big jugs?
I just call it jug of wine. That puts me to sleep every night.
That'd be a good podcast. Is big, and then box. Big jugs of box wine. So inappropriate. Corey, any shout outs?
My shout out is to Trudy.
Yeah.
Send a question.
Send a question, Trudy.
Let us know who you are.
Yeah. Reveal yourself to us slowly.
And stay free, my friend.
No, pay, my friend. Craig.
We talked Monday morning, and I told this person I'd give him a shout out. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to Andy Reid. I'm happy for you, buddy.
Wow, you and Andy Reid, huh?
Yep.
Pretty impressive.
They've been close since he sent a message for our league. Andy Reid sent our league a message.
Oh, what did he say?
He chose our order for
Our draft.
Our drafts.
I don't believe that at all.
There's a video proof, so joke's on you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Was it a cameo?
We haven't showed you it? You never seen it?
No.
Well, you have to see it off air.
Because of all the
I'm
names.
sure Corey
that are
still
mentioned?
has. Yeah, I'm still Corey still has it.
Really? Was it a cameo?
Possibly.
That's awesome. That's what I'm going to do.
He only does it for one a year.
And I knew him from back in the day.
Okay. All right. Well, my shout out is to everyone that's listening, and I've already shouted out Holly, Amanda, Homer, and Dan. Message me if you've listened to this and I didn't mention your name. I'm very curious to see who also listens enough to give positive feedback, nothing negative.
Trudy,
Love you guys.
who are
Have a
you?
great week.
Trudy, who are you?
Go chase Elliott in the Daytona 500 this weekend.
Go Dale Earnhardt.
Whoa.
Shoot here.
Whoa. Someone needs to check.
Go Trudy.
All right. Goodbye. Have a great week.